Thanks for joining Veiled Mystic today as we examine Prince Seer. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this presentation. The Demon Prince Seere, Origins and Legends. Seer, also spelled Seir, Seir, or Seir, is an important figure in demonology and occult lore. He holds the rank of prince in Hell's hierarchy and has command over 26 legions of demons. Accounts of Seer's origins and abilities vary, but most describe him as a powerful demon associated with deception, illusion, and forbidden knowledge. Seer's rank among demons. As a prince of Hell, Seer outranks lowly demons and common spirits. While not at the top of the demonic hierarchy, he still wields considerable infernal might. Seer commands 26 demonic legions, each legion consisting of 6,666 lesser spirits who serve and obey him. With an army of demons at his disposal, Seer exerts control over a specific domain, likely that of illusion and deception. Each prince of Hell specializes in a different sinister sphere, though there may be some overlap between their unholy jurisdictions. Origins in occult texts. Some of the earliest surviving mentions of Seer date back to the 16th century. He appears in various demonological texts of the period, including Johann Weyer's Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, 1563, and the anonymous Munich Handbook of Necromancy, 1571. However, Seer may be an even older spirit. As a prince of Hell, he possibly dates back to biblical times or the early eras of human civilization. His true origins remain shrouded in mystery and occult lore. Associations with theft and treasure finding. Several old magical texts claim Seer can help humans locate stolen property or discover hidden treasures. The Munich Handbook of Necromancy, for example, states that Seer knows where treasure lies hidden. Later books on magic and demonology reinforce this association. In their entries on Seer, they often include capabilities related to theft and treasure hunting among his gifts and powers. This lends Seer associations with forbidden or unjustly gained knowledge and wealth. It also positions him as a supernatural entity who breaches boundaries and societal rules. Appearance and powers. Descriptions of Seer's physical form tend to portray him as human-like in shape. Weyer's Pseudomonarchia Daemonum depicts him as a beautiful man riding a winged horse. Other accounts grant him angelic attributes like fine robes or wings. But these angelic features are twisted and profane. Seer frequently rides a horse because he also reportedly controls that animal. Beyond just horses, Seer may have wider powers over all beasts. Shape-shifting is another common power attributed to Seer. He can take different physical forms or even possess humans. This mutable nature suits his associations with deceit and illusion. Abilities to deceive and manipulate. True to his infernal role, Seer uses his powers for deception and manipulation. His beautiful visage hides sinister intent, luring the unsuspecting into peril. The forbidden knowledge he tempts people with often leads to their ruin. Seer's shape-shifting and mind-controlling abilities allow him to mislead people while concealing his true demonic identity. He can warp perception and memory, obscuring facts in illusions and falsehoods. Through such trickery, Seer ensnares souls and bends them to his will. In occult texts, magicians summon Seer to curse enemies or destroy them with poisons. His ability to locate hidden objects also made him popular for theft and spying. For all these reasons, demonologists considered Seer dangerously cunning and deceitful. Weyer wrote that Seer maketh a man wonderful learned in the liberal sciences, he procureth the love of a woman, he hath 26 legions of spirits to wait on him night and day. But he cautioned that dealing with Seer meant risking one's mortal soul and sanity. Seer in the Goetia. Seer gains greater prominence in the famed 17th century text Goetia. This grimoire offers instructions for conjuring different demons, including princes like Seer. But it warns magicians to first secure God's blessing, as these spirits resent heavenly authority. According to the Goetia, Seer commands 26 legions of infernal spirits, as Weyer stated. He appears as a beautiful man riding on a winged horse and wearing a ducal crown. When summoned, Seer speaks in a roaring voice about past and future events. He entrances and beguiles victims with pretty illusions. But he also instructs them in the liberal arts and sciences. For the Goetia's authors, Seir represented the pride and vainglory of deceitful demons. But they also acknowledged his seductive appeal and extraordinary knowledge. Seir's evil and forbidden knowledge. Seir's teachings tempt mortals with power, insight, and revelations normally beyond human reach. He offers what witches, wizards, and heretics sought through black magic, special understanding of the arcane secrets underlying reality. But this knowledge carries a steep price. Learning from Seir means abandoning one's soul to diabolical evil and eternal damnation. It also means using profane information to destructive ends rather than benefiting humanity. Furthermore, Seir's knowledge acquires its potency from breaking taboos around forbidden topics like death, destiny, sexuality, the future, cosmic truths, and perceived natural limits. By ignoring righteous prohibitions that bind human knowledge, Seir attains insights with very dark applications. So while a desire for revelation drives people to seek understanding from Seir, this desire leads to obscenity, sin, madness, chaos, and violation of moral laws. Such is the lure and risk of trafficking with evil spiritual authorities, especially for mystics craving answers hidden behind the veil of the mundane. Seir in popular culture and modern magic. Though Seir originated in Renaissance-era magic, his influence persists in modern pop culture and occultism. Contemporary covens, practitioners of witchcraft, Satanists, and demonolatry adherents continue conjuring him for clairvoyance, help with theft or revenge, and forbidden knowledge. Using updated rituals, they tap into the ancient well of dark power Seir represents. Heavy metal fans may also recognize Seir's name from songs and albums referencing the Demon Prince. Black magic, the occult, and demonology feature prominently across various rock, metal, and goth subcultures. So medieval demons like Seir enjoy a modern pop culture presence. Authors and game designers likewise incorporate Seir as an antagonist or reference in fantasy stories and RPG adventures about supernatural evil. 21st century mythology continues shaping Seir much like early modern demonologists did when cataloging him as a disobedient fallen angel commanding legions of hellspawn. So while now a symbol of pop culture rebellion with shock value, Seir still epitomizes society's ancient fears about chaotic wickedness threatening morality and order. His mystique captivates artists and audiences drawn to spiritual darkness reflecting the shadow side of the human psyche. That allure persists despite modern reinterpretations removing Seir's overt religious context. Secular trends emphasizing psychology, skepticism, and commercial appeal reshape him for new ages. But they preserve his essential nature as a roguish trickster peddling dangerous censored knowledge. Seir and deception symbolism. Why does the symbol of Seir speak so strongly to the human experience across eras? What explains his lasting metaphorical importance? As a demon embodying lies, illusion, temptation, and falsehoods, Seir represents the deception woven into creation itself. He epitomizes the cosmic forces that misdirect people from truth, seduce them into folly, or limit their understanding. Seir is the mythic personification of minds or powers seeking to control reality by distorting it. Even holy books warn of false prophets who misinterpret existence and mislead believers. So Seir manifests as a profane counterpart to righteous spiritual guides. Through Seir, mortals channel magic towards selfish ends by exploiting cognitive biases. Symbolically, he embodies the alchemical marriage of human imagination with corruption. People see their mental projections in the world, ignoring the subjectivity underlying that experience. Projecting flaws onto Seir absolves humans of responsibility for evil caused by their assumptions, fantasies, and limited perspectives. Banishing unwanted aspects of knowledge into Seir allowed past societies to externalize the shadow. But modern analysis frames Seir as a metaphor for truths too disturbing to admit consciously. By studying demonic symbolism psychoanalytically, occultists now ponder the existential meaning behind mythology instead of interpreting events literally. So while still representing deception, Seir shifted from scapegoat to embodiment of empowering hidden wisdom locked within the psyche. Confronting his unsettling lessons allows for self-mastery. Seir the rebellious liberator. Demon Prince Seere has endured as an occult icon because he represents the frightening outer limits pushing against ordained boundaries of permissible thought and sanity. He personifies dangerous, censored, but tempting knowledge that humans both crave and dread revealing. Seer is the rebellious liberator beckoning mystics toward revelation and mages towards power, albeit for prices few are willing to pay. But the risks always prove worthwhile in fiction, exploring our attraction towards unhinged psychic forces. Summoning Seer symbolically implies channeling creativity in service of confronting taboos that both protect and restrict humanity. But chaos threatens established order when unlocking those gates. So Seer remains a cautionary figure, warning about the perils of seeking answers to existence's forbidden riddles, especially within shadowy recesses of the unconscious mind.